Welcome back to a look at your weather. Tropical Storm Gordon is making impacts. We're still in just some risk of seeing that flooding going on in the Meridian area, seeing those damaging winds and the possibility of some isolated tornadoes. Specifically looking outside right now, we're seeing that there's the prediction that Tropical Storm Gordon will become Category 1 as it makes landfall. It is expected to make landfall here just any moment now. We're seeing that the strongest wind gust for Meridian area will start by midnight, as we will see a lot of the backside of Tropical Storm Gordon bring in a lot of those winds and those heavier downpours. There's the potential to see 3 to 6 inches of rain and higher in localized heavier rain, as a lot of these showers are going to be moving in through bands, as when they have that twisting of those tropical storms, you see them to come up and break off into bands as it does make landfall. Currently, we're seeing that it's just on the coastal of the area. It's bringing a lot of heavier rainfalls to those southern states in Alabama and just making its way across the border into Mississippi as we speak. And as we move through this forecast and into the evening, we'll be seeing that these rains will start for the southern part and into Meridian as well. Earlier, we're seeing already a couple bands of rain have moved through Meridian, and here the eye is located just down here, and you can't really see it, but the coastal area is just north of the eye, so this should be making landfall any moment on the border of Mississippi and Alabama. We're seeing that here's that warning for a hurricane. This is a tropical storm watch, and then this is a flood advisory watch for our area. What we're going to be seeing is that we have this flash flood watch, but it is starting at 7 o'clock tonight and then going into tomorrow evening. There's that chance to see 3 to 6 inches of rain. This means that those roads can flood in those poor drainage areas, and especially around the river areas. So if we are out tomorrow, make sure that if it is flooding in the streets that we do turn around. We do not want to drown as we see these moving on through. And then just to look at that tropical storm warning in the southern parts of Mississippi, winds are going to be peaking, gusting up to 40 miles per hour, and also seeing even potentials up to 12 inches of rain in those heavier areas, and also seeing somewhat favorable conditions to see tornadoes. We are in a marginal risk for tomorrow, and with this marginal risk, we're seeing, again, just still seeing some of those damaging wind gusts. They should die down, and not a lot of the gusting wind should be hitting Meridian, as that storm is going to be tracking through Jackson. We're just going to be seeing that brief heavier rain as those bands move on through, and then also that possibility of some isolated thunderstorms. Again, there's that moderate risk to see maybe just a brief tornado touchdown, and then those winds. Hail's not as likely, and then definitely going to see that potential for flooding if some heavier rain does move through the area. Seeing that Gordon will make it off to the west as we move through Wednesday evening, seeing that that's where we're going to be seeing a lot of the storm move off to, but still there's going to be a lot of rain right behind it, as a lot of the storm does hold that on the back side as it spins around and leaving this side more dry, and then more of the rain on the other side of the low pressure Gordon that moves on through. It will start dissipating as it makes its way across, but again, just looking at that radar, seeing that there's a lot of precip around here, and we're going to be seeing this throughout the night. As you can even see just on the northern part, it does look like lighter rain, but it could be long-lived, and even see some of this yellow part where that heavier rain is and into the red part move into the Meridian area as we track on through. Just a quick look at that 7-day. That rain will last pretty much all weekend, seeing a lot of tropical air be moving in, which is going to cause it to feel very humid, and chances for some storms all weekend.